What's the best way to create a path? Last week we had our landscape class. We have one of these every month. And this month we wanted to know what's the best way to create a path. Well, there are several ways of creating a path. So a lot of it depends on what stage you're in, what stage of the design process. For example, if you're at a very early concept stage, maybe you don't need to go to the trouble of making a hardscape. Maybe just a polygon would do the job. So here we looked at different ways of joining. So we looked at joining walls and whether we put an arc curve or whether we have a Bezier curve. And we looked at the reasons why one is better than the other and what it means on site when you get there. We looked at using a road to create a path because it does create a three-dimensional object. It's very quick to create, but it also is a site modifier. So you can use it to modify the site. The idea behind the road is that you can align stations vertically, controlling exactly the slope between different station points on the road. We looked at using hardscapes to get an accessible path, making sure that we control exactly the slope for each path area. We also looked at using hardscapes and setting the elevations and setting the slope so that we know that we comply with our building code for accessibility. And we looked at how to make sure we actually manage that and get everything perfect. We finished up by looking at using multiple hardscapes to create the path and how easy it is to use duplicate along a path. We have a landscape session every month, but not only that, we also do sessions on architecture, a workshop on a specific topic. We do getting started, 3D modeling, and we've now got weekly sessions where I answer whatever your questions are. So join me, become a member of my school, come along to these sessions and learn how to use Vectorworks really effectively. I'll put the link in the description. See you later.